I don't want to scare you or anything, but this update features more than one musical number. Now look at Pink's face. He knows what's coming.
This is an alms bowl. The man who owns it is a sadhu. He has very few other possessions. He used to be a high-powered investment banker.
Let us learn more about the people of India. This is the last big, high-budget location of the game.
This is an alms bowl. The man who... This is a snake charmer. He can hypnotize a cobra with his flute, even though snakes are deaf.
Boo! They don't even have an article on that.
This is a clothing store. Most women in India wear saris, which are made from cotton, silk, rayon, or fine polyester.
Fine polyester sounds like a very exotic fabric.
This man is wearing a white hat. The hat shows that he's a member of the Congress Party, which helped to push the British out of India 50 years ago.
It's funny how most countries Pink visits have been screwed over by the British. And that includes England as well.
This is a fruit stand. Many types of fruit are grown in India, ranging from apples in the north to mangoes and bananas in the south.
Yes, game, tell me more about vegetables such as bananas and mangoes.
This is a clothing store. This is a pile of coconuts. This is a pile of coconuts. The first margarine in the world was made from the oil of coconuts.
I'm sorry, but that's a man, not a pile of coconuts. Oh, maybe they mean that green thing behind him. Yeah, that could be it. And there's nothing on coconuts.
Want to see me charm the snake? I'll make it worth your while. How's this? If you can charm the snake as well as I do, you can have some of my wife's flowers for free.
Okay, you're on.
Now you!
Before I do that, I'd rather talk to some other people.
Hey, Spiceman, do you know where Varanasi is? Thanks anyway.
Oh well.
I have an unusual repertoire, but I know all his standards.
What?
When Irish eyes are smiling. I have an unusual repertoire, but I know all his standards. When Irish eyes are smiling.
I have a ripe and juicy fruit. I have a ripe and juicy fruit.
Apple?
I have a ripe and juicy fruit.
This update has the best voice acting.
If right, treat my friend. Try some bel puri or masala dosa.
Let me try some bell puri. Light on the bell, extra puri if you can.
If right, treat my friend. Try some bel puri or masala dosa.
I think I might prefer the puri to this masala dosa.
This is a masala dosa, which is a tasty food that's like a pancake rolled around spicy vegetables and potatoes.
Isn't this where the name of a popular genre of Indian cinema comes from? Masala, like movies that mix everything together.
This is a masala dosa, which is a tasty food that's like a pan. This is a masala dosa. This is a masala.
Hot, hot, hot! So, this is bell puri. It's puri good.
This is a masala dosa.
Well, clearly it's not a masala dosa.
If right, treat my friend. Try some bel puri or masala dosa.
Now that guy looks familiar.
I'm a huge star, baby!
Yep, I've killed him in Hitman 2.
I'm a huge star, baby!
Try my chai. Chai.
What is it?
Tea. I insist you sample a cup. Dude?
I'd like to think so.
Oh no! Dude! It means milk. Do you want some?
Hey, I'm a feline. I don't turn down dude.
Try my chai. Chai.
What can I get you?
Sugarcane, straight up with a twist. Delicious.
This is a marigold stand. The marigold's an important flower in Indian religious ceremonies, especially weddings and funerals.
Are we just going to ignore pink littering in the street? That's disgusting.
This is a clothing store.
Not for free, my friend. Not for free, my friend.
Yeah, she's talking about flowers. Yeah, we're supposed to charm a snake to get them.
Oh no, your outfit is all wrong. Ew, what is that horrible pink fabric? Double knit? I love it. Do you love it? It's you.
Well, it's not too bad. A bit monotone, but then again, who is pink to complain about that?
To me, this ensemble says, yes, I milk goats in the afternoon, but come evening, I change my blouse and I'm ready to party! Woohoo! Should I wrap it? Oh my goodness gracious! It was made for you! Is it just me, or do you love it too? It's very slimming. You look to die for! Take it off, I can't stand it. I love it! Do you love it? It's you! Oh!
Wow, this guy is incredibly flattering. And they clearly told the voice actor to outgay Mr. Humphries.
Now you!
Okay, man, you asked for it.
Oh, your playing was terrible.
But I played in band. Mrs. Nagels said I had potential.
My snake didn't find you the least bit charming. Now I have lost her for good.
I'm sorry! I said I'm sorry! I'll find that snake and charm her if it's the last thing I do.
Find my snake! Find my...
I wouldn't imagine I had particularly high chances of finding a single snake in India, but let's give it a shot.
I know you're here, Snakeheart. I can hear you breathing.
Pink, are you okay?
This is a well. It's where the village people get their water.
Well.
These two girls are Brahmins. Their dad is the local priest.
Here's a rather long piece about the origins and the history of the caste system of India. It's pretty ancient and it used to govern the whole structure of Indian society for centuries. But now it's breaking down, at least officially.
Namaste.
Namaste, kid. Say, have you seen a little snake? About so long, kind of purple, see? Wearing mascara.
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
So, she is here. Let me talk to her. Let me see her.
Walk away, Panther! I'm nothing but trouble, see? I'm all wrong. Bad news. Damaged goods. Hanging crooked. Twisty as a snake.
You're talking crazy stuff. Just crazy. Why, when I saw you in that crowded market, eyes like daggers, a mouthful of venom. Why, I thought you were the most beautiful reptile I'd ever seen. You've got charisma, kid, and don't you forget it. Now, get your things. We're going home.
Sweet talker.
Don't tell me I can't charm a snake. Shoot.
Okay, give me a second. I need to collect my wits after that whole hard-boiled detective snake charmer sequence. This is what we suffered for. A snake with makeup. Alright, let's give it back.
Will, you're right.
You found her. Go see my wife. She'll give you some jasmine. You found her. Go see my wife.
You're only hurting yourself coming back here, Pink. It can't be between us.
Wow. Let's go tell the lady we've charmed her husband's snake.
I charmed your husband's snake, so to speak.
Not so easy to do.
He said you might give me some flowers.
Jasmine! Good luck on your trip.
What trip? I can't leave this scene. Let's rub jasmine on everything. It's gotta be good for something.
Chin up and all. Isn't that what you said?
I have plenty at home.
Well, obviously, you're married to the flower salesman. The fruit vendor could use some.
I am not interested in pansies.
Oh, they let me use the flowers on him so that he could tell me he's not interested. Nice. Yeah, a really great puzzle. Here's our hint. Did you get all that? Okay, let's use jasmine.
Jasmine, I will give you one piece of information in exchange. Is that fair?
No, because I have more than one question to ask you.
Then why did you shake your head yes?
I didn't. I shook my head no.
Listen to this.
Listen close, my panther pink, for things round here aren't what you think. What is our yes is your no. You must not let your ignorance show. Take time to learn the things we know. A boat won't sail without a row.
A boat won't sail without a row.
It was the only thing that rhymed.
I still don't get it.
Look, Panther, it's simple. You shake your head side to side, and in India, that means yes.
Oh, so you've got it backwards.
No, you do.
And no, you.
No, you.
Well, I guess we're both right. Kinda. Say, can you tell me how to get to Varanasi?
Hey, I want a refund.
Good luck on your trip.
Alright, let's talk to the man who shakes his head.
Hey, Spice Man, do you know where Varanasi is? Where?
Quite a ways east, my friend. Too far to walk. You've got a long journey ahead. Would you like some spice?
Sure, thanks a lot.
Feel free to sample what you like.
This is curry. It's a combination of spices that can be sweet or savory, hot or mild.
The spice must flow. It says here there are warm spices which heat you up and cool spices which cool you down.
This is curry. This is curry.
I am the great Polly. I do not want a cracker. I can foresee the future. Show me your palm. Is this possible? You have got the longest lifeline I've ever seen. It goes on and on. You're gonna live forever. Oh, wait. Seems I just have a piece of dental floss stuck to my lens. You'll be dead in a week. Kidding.
Well, that was random. A tiny feather. It just may be the silliest story item you'll find in the game.
Feel free to sample what you like.
I'd like to sample leaving the screen if you could indulge me.
Now what are you planning to do with that, big boy? Coochie coochie coo!
Nothing?
Ah, yes, spice. I put plenty of it in my last roll. The director looked at me and he said, Malik, you are the spiciest actor I have ever worked with. I think he called me Paprik Malik because I made the role so hot and spicy.
Achoo!
I don't need any cooking tips. Thank you very much. I have ripe and juicy. Oh, go ahead and take one.
Hello.
Pink, please hurry. I'm worried about the children. Things are getting really weird here at the camp.
I'm still in Bombay. How far is Varanasi?
Quite far. Get the train. I'm having problems with communications. The weather is very bad. I can't reach the jet pilot.
Train to Varanasi, huh?
Congratulations, Pink. You've just robbed a man for the sake of getting... what's it? A fig. The fig appears useless, just like everything else. It may be the time to talk to the little girl who's just walked into the scene.
Anyone know where I can get the train to Varanasi?
Victoria Terminal? I'm on my way there now! Follow me!
Goodbye, pink friend.
Come on! You missed the train!
This man is a potter. He makes clay cups that are used once and are then thrown on the ground where they turn back into mud.
That is an interesting approach to recycling, yes.
This is a sari drying on a rock. Clothes lines are not popular in India.
I think I've seen this entry before.
This is a dhoti. It's like a loose pair of shorts made for a man out of khadi, a special cotton only made in India.
For a second there, I thought he said men out of Cardiff, which wouldn't be too surprising given the history of the British Empire. But no, it's just a fabric.
This is cow dung. It's a popular cooking fuel that burns hot. Luckily, it doesn't smell. This is cow dung. It's a popular cooking fuel that burns hot. Luckily, it doesn't smell.
Well, I wouldn't say it doesn't smell at all, but yeah, it does kind of smell like fermented grass more than, shit. People even used to use cow dung as a building material.
Rice is nice. Rice is nice, just once, not twice.
I see. If I need water, the well is not the way.
Reminds me of when I was a kid. Somehow it's not me. Sorry. Get it? I said sorry.
Ah yes, a joke so subtle it needs to be spelled out in the International Phonetic Alphabet.
That's a healthy heap of dung.
That's certainly a delivery.
The people in this village use my branches to brush their teeth, and so should you. The people in this village...
Now, I'm sorry, but I want to hear that line again.
That's a healthy heap of dung. That's a healthy heap of dung.
Perfect. Simply perfect.
Hi, I'm Chamunda.
That's another name for Durga, the warrior goddess.
My father weaves fabric, and my mother tends to our house and farm. We live over there. See you later.
Things are getting a bit weird in India.
How far is Varanasi from here?
A day on the train.
How far is the train?
An hour on the bus.
How far is the bus stop?
30 minutes on foot.
Can you show me how to get there?
We have to go help with dinner. The man who weaves fabric will go to Varanasi tonight. He sells his goods there.
This man is a potter.
No, his name is not Harry.
Welcome! Did you know in India pink is the color of welcome? A pink panther. You're most welcome here, my friend.
Well, thank you.
So busy, I didn't even have time to take lunch. I am behind in my work. Oh, excuse the howls of my bowels. My empty tummy is vengeful. So busy, I didn't even have time to take lunch.
He's not desperate enough to eat raw rice, so how about a fig?
Oh, thank you. If I can ever do anything to repay you, just ask. Oh, thank you. Yes, Panther?
Now there's no way to make him give me a piggyback ride to the train station.
Panther?
Do you belong to this house over here?
Are you kidding? I pretty much get free run of the joint. I don't know where you're from, but cows are worshipped here. I mean literally. I do what I want, I go where I want, I eat what I want.
Sounds like a sweet deal.
And why not? I supply the dude. Dude is very important after all.
Well, you don't have to tell me about the importance of dude.
Panther, I'm parched. Grab me a little something to drink, would ya? Could ya? Come here. Panther, I'm parched. Grab me a little something to drink, would ya? Could ya? Come here.
There may be some benefit to saving a dying cow who is incapable of walking a few meters to the well.
Remember how you said if I ever needed a favor to just ask?
Absolutely. You shed my groaning belly, boss. For that I owe you. What would you like in return?
How about a little pot?
Oh, pot! It's more pot, forgive me, of course!
Is it just me?
Yes, Panther?
Or did they put a really concealed pot joke into the game? I mean, his face when Pink asked him for a little pot. That's gotta be intentional.
Oh, thank you. My throat was bleeding.
Mother!
Yes, dear.
We need some milk for tonight's supper.
Of course, dear.
Would you like to milk, Mother?
Oh, I don't know.
Milk the cow!
I'm milking.
Oh, go on! Oh, go on!
She sounds like she's really looking forward to this. It's getting uncomfortable.
I haven't got all day, you know?
This is one of Mother's most plentiful milkings in weeks. Please, join us for dinner.
Why, thank you. I'd be delighted.
This Indian woman is a farmer. The bracelets on her arms are called bangles, the red dot between her eyes is a bindi, and those fleshy things at the end of her legs, they're called feet.
I never would have guessed that. Here we learn that, in the olden times, widows in India were expected to throw themselves onto the funeral pyre of their dead husband. But nowadays, this is rarely practiced.
I am late with dinner. Can you help me?
How?
I need water, rice and spice to make my curry nice.
That rhymes.
Yes, rhyming things helps you remember. I need water, rice and spice to make my curry nice.
Hey, wait! Can't you carry more than one item at a time?
Thank you. Now all I need is water.
Yes, Panther?
Can I trouble you for one more pot?
Yes, one last time. But after this, I must draw the line. I gotta make a living, buddy. You're pushing your luck, Pinky. You're pushing your luck, Pinky.
I could have skipped the pot filling animation, but I'm not going to. You need to prepare for the upcoming musical number.
Water, rice and spice. It makes my curry nice.
It is so hot, so we eat outside. Eat, eat!
Shouldn't we?
No, we eat first, then my mother and Chamunda, then my wife.
But why?
Men need the most strength. We must stay healthy. Then the mother and the unmarried daughter must eat. We cannot let an unmarried daughter become unhealthy. If we are to find her a husband, then my daughter-in-law can eat. She already has a husband.
So things are done a bit differently here.
In many ways.
If Chamunda fell ill, what kind of ad could I place for her in the Hindustan Times? Thin, sickly child with deep cough seeks husband? Oh, how many would reply?
Say, are you friends with the little girls who live across the way? Do you ever invite them over to dinner?
They would not come to dinner. They are Brahmins.
Brahmins?
Their father is a priest. Brahmins are high up in the caste system.
Caste system? I don't suppose you'd be willing to explain the concept to me in a simple yet lyrical song that I could really groove to.
Eddie-o, Eddie-o. My panther friend, I don't want to shock ya, but what I'm about to tell you might rock ya. Ow, well, 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 there's long time been our tradition. We call it the caste system. You're born into your caste. There's not much that you can do, but be the best you can. Or simply try to muddle through. Once there were 4 different castes divided by profession, you did the work of your caste. Feast, famine, or recession.
Caste system's what you're born into. The caste system will need for us just to you. The caste system defines social position. The caste system's
part of India's tradition. There were Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaisyas, and Sudras too. Now there's so many others, I couldn't name them all to you. Last was the outcast, whose treatment was unkind. In this social structure, their caste came last in line. Referred to as untouchables, labeled as unclean. One man known as Gandhi spoke out and called his treatment made. They could drink from the wells where water was got. Touch food meant for a higher caste. Ow, it may as well rot. Sign.
Caste system's what you're born into. The caste system will need for us just to keep. The caste system defines social position. The caste system's part of India's tradition.
Gandhi felt the handling was cruel and unjust. After years of wrongful treatment, in Mahatma they could trust. Adopting an untouchable girl took the people under his wing. Then the Indian government tried to abolish the whole thing. Passing laws that they hoped would prohibit caste discrimination. That was their attempt to try and integrate the nation. You'd be dead wrong if you assume discrimination was a thing of the past. Think about the place that you call home. Who are your outcasts?
Caste system's what you're born into. The caste system will need for us just to keep. The caste system defines social position. The caste system's part of India's tradition. The caste system's what you're born into. The caste system will need for us just to keep. The caste system defines social position. The caste system's part of India's
So the anti-discrimination laws didn't work.
Hey, it's a start.
Please! There is still very much discrimination here, particularly against women of all castes. In this village, it is considered inappropriate for women to disrobe to bathe. Only the men should take off their clothes and bathe in the pond. We are to remain fully clothed and only pour water over our saris, not to mention the whole dowry.
Do you like the women's saris?
Yes, they're very colorful.
I made the fabric myself. My wife dyes patterns. I am taking some to Varanasi to sell.
I need to go to Varanasi too. Can I travel with you?
Why, yes. I'd like the company.
I've got good news for you. That song wasn't the last song of the update.
This man is a sadhu. He'd rather wash himself in the sacred Ganges River than in the fanciest bathtub in the world, because he believes that the water of the Ganges washes away bad deeds.
He must have done more bad deeds with the lower part of his body, which he keeps submerged.
This woman is a Jain nun. She wears a cloth over her mouth so she won't breathe in and kill any germs by accident. Plus, they don't taste good.
How does the belief that you're not supposed to harm any living creature work with the modern understanding of microorganisms? There's a spot I can click over there, and I don't know what it is.
This woman is washing her sari in the river. It's no easy task because a sari is 18 feet long.
Is there anything else? Okay, let's click on that mysterious hotspot up there on the roof.
This man is a Brahmin priest. He's a devout Hindu and inherited a temple from his father.
Northern and southern India have completely different languages.
Shaba, abala bala shaba, hi hi. Shaba, abala bala shaba, hi hi.
We fling the poles into the river so the pigeons can land. You never know. A pigeon could be one of our relatives, reincarnated.
I dip my sari in the holy water for blessings. Holy water, that's cold. I dip my sari.
Isn't sacrilege amusing? Alright, let's talk to somebody else.
I sweep before I step, so that I might not kill any insects. I cover my nose and mouth, so that I might not accidentally suck in any living creature and cause it harm. In my religion, we believe to kill anything at all is wrong.
How about killing time? Is that okay?
I have to ask.
And so she goes away, her role in the game over.
Want me to get your back?
Jai Gurudeva. I am in meditation. Leave me alone.
I hate to tell you, but this river doesn't seem like the best place to get clean.
This river is for cleansing and blessing the soul, not the skin.
I would hope so, because... Now, I would not have done that.
This is Shiva's river in Shiva's holy city.
Who is Shiva?
In Hindu mythology, Shiva is the creator and the destroyer. There are over 2,000 temples and shrines in Varanasi. Many are dedicated to him.
I'd like to visit one.
Only one will greet non-Hindu visitors.
I've seen a lot of incredible things here in India.
No doubt you visited the Taj Mahal?
No, I didn't have time.
Didn't have time? You must at least know the story behind it.
Can't say that I do.
Ah, what a story. Would you like to hear it?
Once lived a man who loved his wife. Her name was Taj Mahal. He shared with her a happy life. He loved Taj Mahal. His 14 children, she were there. The last would leave her lying there. It didn't seem quite possible. He's lost in Taj Mahal. And this emperor couldn't stop his tears. The news confirmed his darkest fears. His childhood love, his lifelong friend, he would never see again. And this emperor couldn't stop his tears. The news confirmed his darkest fears. His childhood love, his lifelong friend, he would never see again. He couldn't bear to see her go. Goodbye, Mumtaz Mahal. There must be some way he could show how much he loved Mumtaz. He'd build a final resting place as stunning as his lost wife's face, a monument to honor her grace. He'd build the Taj Mahal. Oh, and jewels and marble stone couldn't bring his lost wife home. Lovers will remember him, a man's love for his wife. Jewels and marble stone couldn't bring his lost wife home. Lovers will remember him, a man's love for his wife. 300 years have passed somehow. Two lovers lie together now. Their loves withstood the test of time. Still stands the Taj Mahal.
I was in the original cast of Les Miserables.
That was beautiful. I have a job to finish. I really must go.
We'll listen to a song to get a stick. The boy said it's for landing pigeons.
Hello, I am the priest at Durga's temple, the only temple that allows non-Hindus.
I'm trying to find the cemetery where a Hindu friend might be buried.
There are no Hindu cemeteries in Varanasi.
Holy water, that's cold.
We fling the poles into the river so the pigeons can land.
Jai Gurudeva. I am...
It seems there's nothing else for me to do but throw the stick into the river and hope for the best.
I am not an athlete. I am not an athlete.
How far can you throw it?
Let's find out.
Oh, dear me. I am here to mourn the passing of my cousin, a sultry, sexy, sassy pigeon from New York.
New York?
Yes, my poor, kind cousin was trying to catch up with a Pink Panther friend. My cousin only wanted to protect Pink.
Oh, no!
Kill me. I really do.
And the purpose of this dialogue was to separate that boy from the group.
Don't cry. It'll grow back. I remember my first short haircut. I didn't like it one bit.
No, my head is shaved because I'm the chief mourner. My grandfather died. It's a Hindu tradition for the chief mourner to shave his head.
Ah, so you're not sad about your haircut. You're sad about your grandfather dying?
I'm not sad. Today we're celebrating the passing of my grandfather.
You didn't like him.
We love him.
Then why are you celebrating?
Today he is reborn. No one can cry. It's bad luck.
He asked to be cremated?
He does not have to ask. It is his right. We are Hindu. So that is our tradition. It is every Hindu's wish to have their ashes scattered in the Ganges.
And so you're not sad?
I will miss my grandfather, but I will see him again. As Hindus, we believe that only the body dies, not the soul. My grandfather's soul will be released and he will be reincarnated.
Reincarnated?
He will come back as something else, depending on what his karma is. My grandfather was a kind man, so his karma is good.
I see. Say, I have to bring these flowers to the grave of a friend. Can you tell me where the Hindu graveyard in Varanasi is?
But I told you, there is no graveyard. In Varanasi, this river is Hindu's only graveyard.
Why wouldn't Indrani know that? She's from Varanasi. The plot sure is thickening. I guess I'll just try to find some marigolds for Indrani's grandfather and leave them in the river.
Namaste!
Namaste!
The new information doesn't change the fact that we still need to find some flowers to toss into the river.
Hello, I am the priest at Durga's temple, the only temple that allows non-Hindus.
Namaste!
Problem solved.
I thought you said you needed marigolds. Those are violets.
I know where I can get marigolds, but it's very, very far. It involves a long outdoor train ride back to Bombay.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
The boy's right. Pink has to go 1,600 kilometers from Varanasi back to Bombay, or Mumbai as it's called these days.
Back so soon?
Namaste, kid. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to need you to get back to Victoria Terminal.
Okay.
Slight communication gap.
The train transition screens in this chapter are simply the best.
Marigolds, do you have any?
Indeed I do.
Please, I just came from Varanasi and I need some flowers to put in the Ganges River.
Varanasi, the holy Ganges River. Of course, of course.
That was easy.
Wait a minute. How do I know you really need those flowers to bring to the holy Ganges River in Varanasi? I want proof.
Please don't tell me I have to go back and get proof.
How can he help?
I love it. Do you love it? It's you.
Sorry, but that's not helping.
How can he help? How can he help? How can he help?
I have a ripe and juicy fruit. I have a ripe and juicy fruit.
Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited and it feels so good.
How can he help? How can he help?
Snake?
I'm seeing someone, you know.
Oh, spices.
What seems to be the problem?
You're a psychic. Can you please confirm that the marigolds I need are for the sacred Ganges River in Varanasi?
Who do I look like, Dion Warlock? Okay, kid, I'll help you. Just 'cause you're cute. You know the drill. Show me your paw. I am the great Polly. The Panther's words are true. He just came from the Ganges River and... It's coming in a bit foggy, Panther. Can you stand on one foot? Maybe I'll get a better reception. Oh, you had it a minute ago. There, it's coming in perfectly clear. The Panther needs to place the marigolds in the Ganges River to put a young girl at ease. And that's the truth.
Thank you.
Sure thing. I'll invoice you.
Marigolds for the holy Ganges River, of course.
Wait, people can see the bird?
I am sorry I ever doubted you. Please say, "What's up?" to Shiva for me.
Will do. Now to head back to Victoria Terminal.
One last attempt to rub the item on everything in the room, and we are ready to go.
VT, I'm on my way there now. I'll show you the way.
I'll say this for you, kid. You've got great timing.
That's it, I'm done with India.
For your grandfather, Indrani.
Pink, the weather here at camp is very bad. I have something important I must talk to you about. I'm sending transport. Can you hear me? Pink!
Something rotten is going on in Camp Chiliwawa. I just know it.
I'm no expert, but it appears that the situation in the camp has deteriorated even further. Next time, Pink will poke around the camp, go to the last country we're supposed to visit, that's Australia, and maybe even finish the game, who knows.